Hi, welcome to Japan by Food. I'm your host, Shizuka Anderson. Today I am in Tenma Station area, which is just one stop away from Osaka Station. And it is a really hot day, and I'm really craving a nice brisk glass of beer. But luckily, I have some help today. I'm joined by my craft beer tour guide, Leo.
Hi, hello everyone.
Welcome, thanks for joining me today.
Oh, my pleasure. Yeah, thank you for taking the tour. I'm really excited.
I am really excited. So can you tell us a little bit about what this tour is all about?
Yeah, so basically what I do is I do craft beer tours around the Osaka area, usually in Umeda, and really the whole point is to help people be able to find a lot of the craft beer shops. It can be a little bit tedious. It's a bit of a maze up in Umeda, so basically I just make the experience seamless for people to come and enjoy Japanese craft beer in Japan.
Awesome!
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited and I cannot wait to drink some craft beer. Shall we get started?
I'm dying for my first pint, to be honest.
Me too! Well, let's go, you guys! Ooh, this place is really cool. What are these though?
So this is a beer engine, and it's actually what's used to dispense the beer. It uses mechanical action versus gas. They pull the handle, and there's a pump inside, and the pump pumps the beer out.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really neat. Yeah, this is fairly common in the UK.
Is it?
Yeah, it's actually originated out of the UK. I recommend this to just about anybody that comes to Beer Belly is at least have one glass of real ale.
I will get an IPA 7 real ale. That'll be my first real ale.
Great, and they actually offer two sizes. You can get that with half and then the pint as well.
Well, I did do a drinking tour video the other day, and I had quite a lot to drink that day, so maybe I'll stick with a half pint today.
Nice.
Be a good girl. I noticed that they have a few interesting items on their food menu as well. One of them is camembert cheese beer fritters. So they're fried in, I assume, a beer batter.
Yeah.
Sounds really good. So I think I'm gonna get one of those. And the other thing that caught my eye is they have beer gelato. What? I've never heard of a beer gelato before. That sounds really good. I have to try it. I'm so curious. Well, we both got our beers, so I just got the real ale, and then what did you get?
I'm doing the session IPA. So they typically tend to be lower in alcohol, and the name derived from people like having a long session of drinking.
Oh.
So yeah, the session. So they tend to be like mid 3.5 area up to maybe 4.5, somewhere around in there. So yeah, lower alcohol content.
So we also just received our beer fritters, fried camembert cheese in a beer batter. Apparently, so this is pepper and this is honey. Let's kanpai.
Yeah, sounds wonderful.
Kanpai!
Cheers.
Yay!
Kanpai.
That's incredible.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Can you tell the difference in the carbonation level?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little, I don't know, almost comes off to be creamy, right? A little bit creamier.
Yeah. This is a weird reference to make, but butter beer.
Oh wow,
Harry
yeah.
Potter.
That's a great reference. Shout out to all the Harry Potter fans out there.
It's just smooth and buttery is the way I want to put it. So it's like butter beer. I love it. How's your beer?
It's fantastic. It's nice and hoppy, just the way I like it.
Beautiful, fluffy cheese fritter. Good. I'm gonna dip it in some honey, and then just add a little bit of, maybe that was too much. A little bit too much pepper. It tastes light, fluffy, and crisp, and it goes really well with the honey. I can't stop eating these, they're so good.
Yeah, those are killer. Good selection.
Do you have any other beers that you would recommend me to try here today?
The yuzu beer is great as well. I think it was a yuzu Weizen, if I'm not mistaken.
That actually sounds really good.
Yeah, those are locally produced yuzu.
Yeah, we got our second round.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I got the Pilsner this time.
So yeah, it's a Monkey Fist from Minoh as well. I also got another beer. This is the Yuzu Belgian Triple. But what does triple mean exactly?
Well, actually, it's a Belgian style, and the triples are the ones that are the lighter in color.
Okay.
But there's a misconception. A lot of people think it means triple the alcohol content, and it doesn't indeed mean that.
I see. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's not triple the alcohol content, but this particular one was a little high in alcohol.
No, this one, yeah, they can still get on up there. Yeah, they can be up 8-9%.
Kanpai!
Kanpai.
That is citrusy.
Oh yeah, I got like
Immediate
yuzu.
citrus.
Yeah.
Our beer Pilsner gelato has just arrived. Itadakimasu. I can't say there's a really strong beer taste here. It's definitely a dessert. It's sweet. It's not bitter at all. I imagine the flavors might be more diverse if you get like a stout or...
Right, yeah. You get some of those like coffee-like components
Exactly.
and chocolate.
I think it's important to note right now that my cameraman and producer have just tasted this and they said it does taste a lot like beer. So, I mean, I think my taste buds have been corrupted a little bit by actually drinking beer. So if you ever drink this, it might taste like beer, just to let you know. So let's finish our gelato, finish our drinks, and let's get out of here.
Sounds good.
Yeah, cheers!
Yeah.
Is this it?
Yeah, welcome to Brewpub Center Point.
So what kind of beers do they have here?
Oh yeah, they actually mix it up. They brew their beers in-house, so they change out the menu pretty frequently.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, they brew it here?
Yeah, they do. Actually, when we go inside, you'll see on the right that they have all the brewing equipment and whatnot. So
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't wait to
pretty
see
neat.
that. Ooh. Wow. Oh, this is totally different from what I was expecting.
yeah, big time, right?
It's huge. All right, so we are now sat down. What do you recommend that I get here?
That is a fantastic question. So here we have a gyoza. So this that's going to be a sour beer, salted sour beer.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, the robust porter. This one's going to be a lot more roasty, coffee, chocolatey flavors. It's actually more intense in those kind of flavors compared to a conventional porter.
But I also noticed there's something very interesting.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
There is a peppermint cream ale. That sounds incredible. Peppermint cream?
Yeah, that was mind-blowing to me. I don't know that I've ever seen a beer with peppermint in it, to be honest.
Wow. Why don't we start with a peppermint cream ale? Because how often do you get to drink a peppermint beer?
Exactly,
Right?
exactly. I've never had one, and that's wild considering I've had hundreds and hundreds of beers. So
Hey, very original. Well, let's do a hearty kanpai.
yeah, sounds good.
Here we go.
All
Kanpai.
right, kanpai. Cheers.
Peppermint cream ale.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Whoa.
That's really nice.
It's creamy. It's pepperminty, like a very strong taste of peppermint.
Yeah,
Like the aftertaste is just whew, peppermint.
all the way.
It's incredible. I don't know how they get that in there.
No, that's a shocker for me as well.
So what do you feel is particularly unique about this pub?
The most unique thing is the fact that it's a locally produced beer, and then obviously the American barbecue, and it's
Right.
hard to come across in Japan, right? To find a place that serves American style, like brisket and ribs and things of that nature. So if you want to get your barbecue fix, yeah, I'd
This is
recommend.
the place to come.
Definitely. Actually, I also offer like a nomihoudai set, and then with the barbecue and everything. So
Do they really?
yeah, they do. They offer a course. So,
Wait, it says party plan.
yeah, you can do the party plan.
Wait, so are you saying for 120 minutes you can drink as much beer as you want
That's correct. Yeah.
for $40 or like 4,000?
Yeah, and that's not even including the food, as you can see here, right?
That is such a good deal though.
Yeah, the Nomihoudai course. Yeah, that's the way to go.
But what's amazing is that I think craft beers are generally more expensive.
Yeah, and I don't know if you happen to notice as well, like how much cheaper they are. A pint is 700 yen, right?
It's-
Most places we're talking at least 1,000 yen on up, right?
So we are on a schedule. We have one more place to hit, but it's important to know that there are a lot of great foods at this place. If you're a meat lover, they've got beef brisket, pulled pork, all of that jazz. But also what really strikes my attention here is the chili macaroni and cheese. I wish we had time to get this because I really love mac and cheese and spicy stuff is my jam. But we do have another spot to hit. So let's down our beers and then we're gonna head to our next and final bar.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
All right,
cheers.
Cheers.
Here we are. We are now in Umeda.
Yeah.
That's right. Where are we now?
We're at Craft Beer Based Bud.
Bud. That sounds so Canadian.
It does, yeah.
Like friggin' rights, bud.
Perfect. Perfect. I love it.
I love it. So what is special about this particular bar?
This one is, it's actually one of the original here in Umeda. And they've been around, like, I think probably the longest in terms of like craft beer bars. And they have like such a fantastic community surrounding this craft beer place. So like many brewers come from the States.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a really, probably one of the most popular craft beer places in Osaka, I dare say, definitely. So they have a really diverse selection of beers, but the good thing is that they really do support the local craft beer community and serve Japanese craft beer on tap as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's see what it's all about.
Sounds awesome.
All right, bud, what do you recommend?
That's a great question. Actually, you can see they have the draft list on the wall here.
Oh, they do, right over there?
Yeah, okay. Actually, so we have a sour ale with apricot, which sounds interesting, from Kyoto Brewing.
All right, so we have an apricot beer. What else is good here?
Yeah, so they have the CBB beer. So they actually have a location separate from here where they brew their own beers.
Really?
Yeah, so they actually brew as well.
That's really cool. So they don't brew here,
Correct.
but nearby at another location.
Yeah, it's called a craft beer-based laboratory.
We have now received our beers. Mine is the number 2 on the list. It's a Kyoto beer, and it is apricot and sour plum beer. And apparently the people next to us, at the table next to us, are saying it is super sour. So as soon as they ordered, they're like, it's sour. It's sour, are you sure? And I'm like, well, it's too late, so I got my sour beer today.
You're all in. Yeah, I got the Shonan Alt beer, which is unique because it's actually a lagered ale. So it's like, how can I say, like really smooth. It doesn't have a lot of like the kind of fruitiness you find in ale normally.
Okay.
So it's a very like smooth drinking, like almost lager-like kind of beer.
Okay, right. So it's time to try our beers.
I'm excited, yeah, kanpai.
It is really sour. Our neighbor at the next table is like, it's definitely sour. She thinks it's sour. I think you could compare this flavor to Japanese umeboshi, which is a Japanese pickled sour plum. How is yours?
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a nice dark malt flavor, but very clean finish. Very smooth like a lager, very easy drinking.
I love beers like that, to be honest.
Yeah, this would be right up your alley.
We've got our food.
Oh, perfect timing.
But to be honest, I've never had curry wurst or sausage before in my life, nor have I had curry fried potatoes. Here we go.
Yeah.
Itadakimasu.
Yeah.
Sausage with curry? It's bizarre. It's like it's a nice piping hot sausage, but with like this enticing curry aroma.
Yeah.
These are our deep fried gyoza. I'll do a little lemon squeeze. Here we go. That's gorgeous. It's just glistening with oil. Itadakimasu. So crisp on the outside. It is incredibly juicy on the inside. Normally with deep fried foods, it does feel a little heavy, but with the lemon, the ginger, it really lifts up the flavor. It is so nice, and it's really filling too. It goes great with beer, definitely. Osaka has been so much fun, and having a tour guide to show me around has been such an eye-opening experience. I would never discover these locations, so if you guys are interested in a really fun, in-depth experience of Osaka, make sure to join Leo's tour.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Yeah. The links are down below. You can find them on buyfood.com. They're all down below, so if you want to sign up, make sure to click the link and you can join a really fun craft beer tour, and each time like there might be different spots. There's going to be new seasonal craft beers. It's going to be an amazing experience. Anyway, thank you so much again.
Yeah, my pleasure.
An amazing time.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Thank you. And if you guys enjoyed the video too and our lovely craft beer tour, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys again in the next video. We have one last Osaka video to come. So see you guys next time. Bye.